Imagine for a moment standing in the middle of a massive, crowded room. Millions of people are walking past you. You open your mouth to speak, you scream, you cry out for connection. But no one turns around. No one even blinks. It is not because they are ignoring you, it is because to them, you do not exist. You are broadcasting on a frequency that no one else can hear. This is not a nightmare. This is the waking reality of the most isolated creature on planet Earth. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the story of 52 Hertz. For millions of years, the deep ocean has been a symphony of sound. Whales, the giants of the deep, are highly social creatures. They live for connection. A blue whale can sing a song in the waters of Alaska, and another blue whale can hear it all the way in California. They speak to each other across entire oceans. Their voices travel at a low, rumbling frequency, usually between 15 and 25 hertz. A sound so deep, it vibrates through the very core of the Earth. But in 1989, the United States Navy was listening to the dark waters of the Pacific, searching for enemy submarines, when they heard something else, something impossible. It was a song, beautiful, rhythmic, and undeniably from a whale. But it was wrong. The pitch was too high. It was singing at exactly 52 hertz. To put that into perspective, it's like trying to play a deep tuba, but the sound of a high-pitched flute comes out. Marine biologists were baffled. Dr. Bill Watkins, a pioneer in marine acoustics, dedicated his life to tracking this single, mysterious voice. Year after year, the hydrophones picked up the same song. They mapped its journey. Every autumn, the signal would appear in the cold, unforgiving waters of the North Pacific. Every winter, it would travel thousands of miles south, all the way to the coast of Mexico. A magnificent, brutal journey. But there was one detail in the data that chilled the scientists to their bones. The signal was always alone. There were no answering calls, no overlapping songs, just one single voice calling out into the endless, crushing blackness of the ocean, waiting for an answer that would never come. What does it feel like to be a ghost in a living world? Biologists believe that 52 hertz might be a hybrid, perhaps a cross between a blue whale and a fin whale, born with a vocal cord deformity. Because of this mutation, it speaks a language of one. Imagine the cruelty of its existence. It swims through the exact same waters as thousands of other whales. It probably sees them. It watches pods of families swimming together, hunting together, raising their calves. It swims right past them, and it sings. It sings its heart out. I am here, the song says. I am right here. But the other whales just swim by. To their ears, the 52 hertz frequency is invisible. It's just background noise. It is surrounded by its own kind, yet trapped in an invisible cage of silence. Decade after decade, through violent hurricanes and freezing winter storms, the whale never stopped calling. It is easy to look at 52 hertz and feel overwhelming pity, to project our human fears of loneliness onto this giant of the deep. We fear dying alone. We fear being misunderstood. And so, the world fell in love with the tragic story of the loneliest whale. People wrote songs, made art, and shed tears for a creature they would never see. But perhaps we are looking at this all wrong. Because the true story of 52 hertz is not just about isolation. It is about something much more powerful. It is about unyielding, unbreakable endurance. Despite receiving absolutely no response for over 2 decades, the whale never went silent. It never gave up. It swam an average of 3,000 miles every single year. It fed itself. It survived. It navigated the most treacherous oceans on Earth completely alone. While we humans might break under the weight of such profound isolation, this titan of the sea just kept moving forward. Dr. Bill Watkins tracked the whale for 15 years until his death in 2004. Even after his passing, the song of 52 Hertz was still occasionally heard, echoing through the Pacific. No one has ever successfully photographed it. No one knows if it is male or female, blue or fin. It remains a ghost. A beautiful, resilient ghost. Maybe 52 Hertz isn't a tragic figure. Maybe, in its own way, it is perfectly content. But it leaves us with a profound lesson that echoes far beyond the ocean floor. In a world that is loud, chaotic, and often deaf to our true voices, we must all find the courage to keep singing. Even if no one understands your frequency, even if the vast, dark ocean